welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Williams looking for a man. Wasting no time taking a shot. Touchdown, Washington. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
The handoff to Johnson. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Let's talk for just a second about Washington. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference.
There he goes. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Williams will pass. Makes the catch. It's Green. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
The Huskies are marching down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Otten. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run to the right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Now adjusting. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll give it to Johnson. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Lawson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. Finds his man. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Otten. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. They're going to run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They get to him as he throws. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Set, ready.
Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
Here we go, here we go.
Williams will pass. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B. Ready, go.
They'll try to get the first through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Oklahoma is in trouble. You could bring back any of the Heisman winners they've had here, Bradford or Mayfield or Murray. None of them would make a difference today. They're trailing by 21 to Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about...
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulls! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, it is money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced. Use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Got a man. It's Harris. Turning it on. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
They'll move the tight end. Williams looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
The misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Sweet cut there. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Washington sends out the punt team. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, and rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups, too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better.
There he goes. Ripped ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Ready?
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense putting points on the board.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Finds his tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Snowed under by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Sets up the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. A great catch and run for 6.
And when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back. But look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He fires to the left side. Picked off! What a play by this defense! He goes down after the... They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl.